Second half action ready to get underway. Lebanon and Hendersonville as the Blue Devils lead the Commandos by a score of 14-3. Still nothing out of the clock here to start the second half. Lebanon will send Sellers deep. Luke Shepard is an up man. Ricky Phillips is an up man for the Blue Devils. To kick off for Hendersonville, their specialist, Justin Shuto. And here with the second half call is Bruce Skeen.
All right, Tommy, kicking off from south to north. And the kick is high, and Sellers is going to let it hit, and it'll roll in. It went out of bounds, I think, on the 1-yard line, and that'll bring it out to the 35, I think. Flag on the 1-yard line. It almost rolled in the end zone, and that should bring the football out to the 35 if Lebanon refuses the penalty, which they have an option on this, make him kick it over or take it on the 35. They'll take it on the 35. 1st and 10, Blue Devils.
Terry, quickly on the halftime stats, Lebanon with a commanding lead stat-wise.
Tommy, total yardage the first half, Lebanon 109, Hendersonville 66. On the ground, Hendersonville 23 carries, 51 yards, 2 of 8 passing for 15. Lebanon 13 carries, 64 yards, 3 of 6 passing, 45 yards. 109 total for Lebanon, 66 for Hendersonville.
Lebanon comes out, flanker right, split in left, eye set. Triplets a quarterback. Ball on the 35. We fake it. Look in there. We're looking for Thompson. A little sprint out on the flat. Rose to the 45, to the 50, to the 48. We run a little sprint and hit her back out of the backfield and picked up about 17 yards. All the way from the 35 down to their 48. Rose catching his first pass of the season, 17-yard pickup.
Little play action fake as we fake the Redskins play. Let Steve Rose filter through the line of scrimmage. Mo Thompson clears it out, and Steve wide open in the flat.
We're on their 48, 1st and 10. Triplet, Garland signals. We take it and run Sellers up the middle, and he pounds and bangs his way across the 45 and got to the 44 as he just ran into somebody there and got about 4 or 5 out of it. Give him 5. Ball was on a 49 or 48 and a half. We probably got only 4 out of it. We'll say 2nd and 5 and a half. Or a long 5 anyway. Sellers scared the ball to the 44. Lebanon splits Reader wide to the right. Tight ends on the right. That's Joe Thompson on the left. We run Moss, and Moss gets to the 41 maybe. Short of a first down as he picked up about 4 off his right tackle. And we're in Lebanon now 3rd down and a 2. We're on the 41, maybe the 41 and a half. We need about 2 and a half.
Going with that Redskins play once again, pulling backside people, Bob Belcher and Shane Thorne, letting them lead up the hole, sending the fullback one way and the pulling lineman the other.
Lebanon leading 14-3. We still don't have a clock in the second half. Kept on the field. We take it, run a toss sweep. There's Moss, wide open, 5, 10, 15, all the way to the 23. We run a toss sweep. Moss took that football from the 42, carries it all the way down to Hendersonville's 24. Terry.
17 yards on the carry, Bruce, from the 41 down to the 24, 1st down, Lebanon.
And John, that football team seems a little bit more fired up here in the second half.
But Tommy, they should be. The talking to they got at halftime was pretty rough, and they should be coming out with a little bit more emotion the second half.
We trap them in the middle and got a yard. We fumbled the ball, and I think Hendersonville got it. They did. Well, just as soon as we said we were getting all emotionally and fired up, we fumbled a trap, and Hendersonville got it on the 23, 1st and down. 1st and 10, Hendersonville.
Brent Lilly, Lilly, senior defensive tackle, making that recovery for the Commandos, and so the Blue Devils unable to cash in on that good field position here to start the second half.
Ball is on the 23. We took the ball down there and we tried to trap them in the middle and fumble it. Arnell's the quarterback, man in motion, take it, and they handed that man in motion, and we knock him down. 2 people there. Hasty's one of them. Somebody else was there, Troy Adams, I think. And we knocked him down on the 24, and he got a yard. 2nd down and 9. They run that wing, and they send him in motion, and we were there to meet him and knock him down. Hasty and Adams, 2nd down and 9. Lebanon leads 14-3. About probably somewhere around 8.5, 9 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. One setback, wing in motion. They hand it to him again. He cuts it in. He's got yardage. He crossed the 30, got to the 34, got a 1st down. Well, we found his name out. What is it?
Bruce, that's Jade Reedshawn.
Reedshawn carried it all the way, they say, to the 35, 1st and 10.
Hendersonville with the play fakes and just trying to outnumber you at the point of attack. They'll fake the fullback, give it to the wingback, pull a guard, let that tackle come outside, and just try to get a little movement to work those angles against the Lebanon defense.
Arnell, quarterback, same man in motion. That time they trapped the fullback, and he throws across the 35 and got 3 to the 38 and got knocked down by the center of the line, down under Rose and Greer. Got 3 yards, though, as they trap us in the middle and give it to the fullback. Second down and 7 yards to go, and the ball on the 38. Hendersonville in their own territory, and we're guessing at about 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Lebanon leads 14-3. Take the ball and give it to Reedshawn, and he goes outside, and there's a whole lot of people, and Ryan Alls is one of them. He's the first man to knock him down.
John,
Alls, the tackle, knocked him down, and Reedshawn didn't get hardly anything.
John, officially how much time now in the 3rd quarter?
6 minutes, 58 seconds, Tom, to go in the 3rd quarter.
Lebanon trying to hold there and get the ball back. They turned it over to Hendersonville on the 23, and now Hendersonville faced with a 3rd down possession. 3rd down and looking like about 7. They got to go to the 45. Man in motion, bootleg to the left. Here comes a little rush down the middle. Intercepted on the 36 to the 40. 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6. Touchdown, Mo Thompson. He intercepted that football somewhere around the 35 and carried it all the way for a touchdown, Terry Stafford.
Bruce, Mo picked it off at the 37, returns it all the way. 63-yard interception return. Mo Thompson, touchdown, Lebanon.
To snap it is Jody Atwood. Reeder will put it down for Greg Triplett.
He walked the sideline to do it. Triplett kicks. It's off to the right. Missed it. That's the first miss of the year. Lebanon 20, Hendersonville 3.
Hi, I'm Heather Sewell.
And I'm Felicia Vaughn.
And we're here at Burchett Ford with Mr. Wendell Pewitt to make a small presentation.
On behalf of the Blue Devil Booster Club, LHS cheerleaders, coaches, players, and fans, we would like to thank you for your support and present to you this souvenir stadium cushion as a token of our appreciation.
Thank you very much. Just want to say good luck for a successful season for the Lebanon Blue Devils.
Thank you.
Mo Thompson intercepts an Eddie Ardell pass, returns it 63 yards for a touchdown for the Blue Devils. The extra point is no good. Lebanon leads Hendersonville 20-3.
Kickoff, line drive kick, picked up on 9 or 10, up to the 15, to the 20, to the 24, and got smothered by a whole host of Blue Devils. And Reedshaw was the runner. He's played a lot not to have a name, and we give him one.
John, you had a bird's eye view of Mo Thompson as he came down that near sideline.
Tommy, it was a great interception, but the only player on Hendersonville who had a shot at Mo was number 72, and Tony Cantrell unloaded on the guy, blindsided him. He actually got airborne about 5 yards out of bounds over here to allow Mo to go on in for the score. What a block. I don't know if you picked it up there, but it was one massive hit.
Hendersonville runs a straight dive, belly dive option, and they give it to their fullback, and they cross the 30 and go all the way to the 33 and got 8 yards out of that thing. 8-yard pickup on a straight belly dive, 2nd and 2. 20-3, Lebanon leads. And probably somewhere around 5 minutes ago in the third quarter on a beautiful football night. Wing, double wing. 2nd and 2, and the ball on the third. To send 2 men in motion. That'll be a penalty. Flags flying everywhere. And that'll be a penalty. The quarterback kept it. Both wingbacks went in motion.
Bruce, it looked like Canadian football.
Yes, you're right, Tommy. They can do that in Canadian, and that's exactly what they did, and they're going to get a 5-yard penalty out of that.
Too bad that we're playing this game in the United States where you can't have 2 people in motion, but 5 yards will be the mark-off against Hendersonville. Terry, what about the penalty situation tonight for the Commandos?
Tommy, that's their 3rd penalty of the night for only 12 yards. Lebanon's been penalized 5 times tonight, 38 yards.
And Bruce, Benny Jennings has come across from the coach's booth and said if that'd been your freshman team with 2 people in motion, you'd had one of them hurt.
Well, they had to run,
right into each other.
Take the ball, they run an option, and a quarterback did not have anywhere to go, but he found somewhere. We kind of looked at him, and he picked up a first down all the way to the 39. He stood there, and then all of a sudden he found a little daylight and picked up the first down to the 39. Arnell, and that's Hendersonville first down on the 39.
You know, Terry, for a guy that they'd rather play at tight end, Arnell's done a pretty good job running the football at quarterback.
Tommy, that's his 2nd carry of the night, 12 yards. Passing tonight, he's only 2 of 7 passing. He has thrown an interception, which was returned for a touchdown.
Ball on the 39. Lebanon playing twin safeties back there, Thompson and C. They hand it to the dive man, and his knee hit back on the 39, and he crawled to the 40 and got a yard. 2nd and 9 as they handed it off to a straight dive man that time, and he got up to the 40-yard line where they'll spot it down. 2nd down and 8.5. Lebanon leads 20-3, and we're going to guess about 3 minutes in the third quarter.
This tape-delayed broadcast coming your way on KM Country 1090 AM, Hartsville, Lebanon, and on Lebanon Cablevision 3.
What do you got, John? 4 minutes?
Just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, Bruce.
All right, hand off to the fullback, and he got to the 40 and got knocked down on the line of scrimmage. So we got more time than we thought in the third. We got about 5 minutes. That play got nothing to the 40. It's 3rd down and 9. Lebanon trying to dig.